Hi, I'm Liz Diamond, and this is my girlfriend, Wendy.
Wendy Bonczek.
Thank you for mentioning Chris. We have all been heartbroken for 2 days. I haven't been able to stop crying. I want to read something that expresses our passion and how we feel and why we feel the way that we do. I didn't write it, but it's beautifully written, and I want to share it tonight. This morning, the rescue community suffered a devastating blow. A fire broke out at Happy Cat Sanctuary in Medford. Chris, who ran the sanctuary, tragically lost his life in the fire. From what we understand, this fire may have been intentionally set. Chris had been facing ongoing harassment, and the pain of that reality is beyond words. Happy Cat was a lifeline, not just for the cats, but for so many rescues who relied on them when no one else could help. Hundreds of cats lived there, likely between 300 and 500. The scale of this tragedy is unimaginable. I didn't know Chris personally, but I know the type of person he must have been. Someone who gave everything he had to help animals who had no one else. I know how that feels. I know the weight of that calling. People like to joke about crazy cat people, but what they miss is the depth of the passion it takes to do this work. Rescuers give up their time, their money, their mental health, their sense of security, all in pursuit of something better, something kinder. Chris was one of those people, and losing him and the safe haven he built will send shockwaves through New York rescue and beyond. This is one of those moments where we have to choose what kind of people we're going to be.
Excellent.
We can turn away, or we can show up for the animals, for each other, and for the legacy that Chris built. If you're part of a rescue, you already know what this means. The scramble to find placement, to stretch resources, to do the impossible once again. But we'll do it because we have to, because that's what we and he would have done. Rest in peace, Chris. Thank you for everything you did. We'll try our best to carry the weight.
Thank you.
Thank you for reading that. And I just want to add, I
Did
hope
you
that
want to say something?
I will let her finish.
I hope that this was not intentionally said. I haven't seen anything about that yet, but I really
There
hope.
were people harassing him for the
Right.
last 6 months, and he had
And
just
I heard
started.
that he was trying to move upstate to a larger place. So it's really terrible timing. And I just want to say that last year we lost a person who went back into her house to get her dog, and so she died for her dog. She loved him, and Chris died for the cats. He gave his life. People might not understand that the fire, the smoke is poisonous. You don't realize what you're breathing until it's too late. And so please, I mean, and I have a dog and I love my dog, but going back into a house is way too dangerous for humans, because we cannot tell that poisonous smoke is there.
But when there's 400 cats,
I know.
and he wants to save as many as he can, he did the very same thing. He went outside, he went back in and out and back in, and he lost his life because he tried to, and he probably did save some, because they may have been in cages, but we need a cat shelter, and it's a desperate situation. And with someone like Chris, who was taking these cats in for us, we don't have that anymore. You know, we don't have a place to take these animals. And whether you're a dog lover and not a cat lover, you should have compassion for animals. They rely on us. They can't survive without us. And it's not fair that the burden falls on just 100 of us to do the right thing and take care of all these
Thank you.
animals.
Your time is over 3 minutes, please.
Did you want to add something?
Also, I don't think that there's a cat shelter out in Medford where Chris Austinot was. If there had been, it would be possible that the Happy Cat Sanctuary could have joined in with a town cat shelter, and they could have worked, hand in hand, helping each other. And maybe they would have even prevented the fire that we don't know how it broke out. We don't know if it's arson. We don't know. But maybe they would have been able to assist each other, like they could have had fire extinguishers in every corner of the establishment, of the building, so that if you realize that a fire broke out, you could quickly grab your fire extinguisher and start to attempt to put it out. But I don't know what his situation was out there. I met him a number of times because he had accepted a number of our rescue cats that he took care of them and took over the ownership of them. But and that's why it is so important that we would have a cat shelter here for the town of North Hempstead, because maybe even the different shelters in the different towns could cooperate with each other and work with each other. If there was an overload of animals, maybe some could be transported to another jurisdiction, another township. I'm sure something could be worked out, but we're relying on you folks to come up with some kind of a plan, even if it's just a baby step, if we could just get something rolling and then add to it from there. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Wendy Bees?
We were together.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.